How'd you deal with it? Did you get that as well when you go down the road?
What, like what, people stopping me?
Bro, when we went to that show in Manchester,
Yeah.
I was surprised at how many people knew
Stop
who
me.
you was.
Everywhere we go, at least 1 to 2 people
Well, no,
everywhere will stop him.
That's nice.
yeah. I mean, to me, it's like, you know, I do this for the fans, and at the same time, I wouldn't be here without the fans. So it's like, I will never ever like, I don't think I've ever turned a fan down. I think the only time I've ever like been a bit skeptical about a fan taking a picture with me is one time I was in the gym, and I was like mid rep, bro, like halfway there, like balls dying, like squeezing.
But it's
trying
like,
to get
don't
that rep
record
out.
me in it. That come
Yeah,
ask
and
me, talk to me
and
innit,
like
and then-
he's come to ask me, and sometimes I just think like people need to remember that as much as in front of a camera we're artists and we're different, and you know we wear nice clothes and expensive cars and girls and whatever, people need to remember that we're also human. And we still have a daily life, we still have family, we still have responsibilities, you know. Sometimes it's nice to just step out of my house and just be normal, you know what I mean? And that's something that I kind of didn't realize that would hit me so quickly. That
Do you feel like every time you go out the house, you have to be a certain way to hold that?
certain
name a little bit.
100%.
Because
Bro,
I
have
can
to-
walk out
yeah.
my house in sliders and just dress how I want.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I done that
can do
once.
it.
That's, you know, the first time that I actually realized that I can't do that anymore is that exact situation. I went to Tesco's. My mum called me. She said, "Can you go to Tesco's?" It was barely at night. 24-hour Tesco's. Jumped in my car. I've got my robe on, my sliders on, my pants on, my chest is out. Yeah, and I've gone into Tesco's. Do you know what I went to get? You know, Shana Paratha. You know the thingy ones.
Yeah.
Because my mum didn't cook that day, and we had like some keema and that at home, and I just was hungry in it. So she sent me there to go get them for the house. Yeah, I've gone, and there must have been like a few kids in that in Tesco's as well, and like they've stopped me and asked me for a photo. Now, I'm in Tesco. One hand I got a Shana brother, and I'm wearing a gown and slides, and my chest's out, and it's freezing outside. I'm like, what do I do? Like, how am I meant, like, do I take the picture? Like, in my head, but this is when it was new to me, and I was just like, I was more in shock that they're asking me for a picture, so I just took the picture, and then I must have seen it on one of their stories. I thought, wow, bro, I can't be doing this anymore. I didn't have a haircut, nothing.
And this
Bro,
is why it's important, you know, as an artist.
It's-
The image is everything.
Yeah, you have to maintain it, bro. I'll be getting a haircut
Do you know
like
what?
3 times a week.
No, I hear that, but I also don't agree with it as well, because he should be able to do that. Yeah, like we should be able.
No,
as
we
people,
should.
We should be able to do
Yeah,
whatever
we
we
should.
want to
But
do.
people don't understand that.
I know, and it's sad because,
Fans-
and this is kind of why I do this podcast a little bit, is to show the normal side. Of it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure you go into interviews or in yourself, Shaz, you've gone into places and you have to
Still be a certain way.
be this kind
you
of
know?
person. Like even when we go to shows, and sometimes you've probably seen it today how I am. I'm quite
Yeah.
vigilant. Like, I'm quite quiet.
Yeah.
I just do my thing on going. It's years of experience of doing shows. But if we want to have a joke, we
Yeah.
should be able to have that joke.
Yeah.
But I feel like we
Yeah.
can't anymore.
No, we
because
shouldn't
the way
have to
everyone
feel.
else is-
Yeah,
We shouldn't have to feel like, oh, he's definitely recording me on the slide, and that video is gonna go out. You know what I mean? It should be just like be able to be open, but unfortunately, I think that's just kind of what comes with it. And you know, people look at us. Unfortunately, I'm a puppet, and artists are puppet. You're a DJ presenter, you're a show host. To some people, you are a puppet as well. You know, you live. People just see what they see through the screen. And I think that's how they see you on the screen is how they expect you to be. You know, because people don't understand that when an artist is on camera, that's when the Rolexes come out. That's when the nice jewelry comes out, and the nice clothes and the nice cars. Bro, as soon as that artist goes home, bro, he's taking all that off. He's putting on his Adidas slippers. He's putting on his Reebok. He don't care. But as soon as we step out of that house, that's when the chains are on, the haircut's fresh, you know, and we have to maintain that image. But I think it's just a bit unfortunate that people don't really realise that, you know, we're all human as well.
Has this ever like impacted your like personal life at home and stuff?
To be fair, no, because see with me, you see where I would feel like maybe it would impact me is kind of if I was like maybe like a drill rapper to the point where I'm talking crud in my
You
shit,
gotta watch your back.
and and you know, people, you got loads of guys out there that will actually G-check you. Like, I'm
Do you
from
not feel
Manchester.
like you'll have that now though, even with what you do?
To be fair, yes, I think I probably would. Have I had it? No. Every time somebody's had a problem with me, it's the internet. I never have problems in real
Yeah,
life.
it's
It's
true.
always the
It-
internet.
it is
People will
true.
talk on the internet, but nobody will say anything to real life. Let's be honest. If you see me walking through with 3-4 guys, I'm 6'4", bro. Like, and most of these people that come to me, I've seen every single person that come to me, and you're just, I don't know how to explain it. They just look like the average guys that sit in town all day, messaging gal, and thinking they're bad. And I just don't understand it. And most of the time that I've never actually had this situation, but the times where I've had the situations where I feel like, oh, this guy's just annoying me or there's something's going on, it's always been an Asian guy. And this is one thing that I hate about our scene right now. I don't understand. The Somalis will support Somalis. White people will always support white people. Black people will always support black people. But the Asians don't like to see Asians doing better than them. Yeah. And I feel like that is why in our scene right now, we do not have a mainstream brown boy.
Yeah. I mean, we did, and they hold that one person forever to this day. Everyone's still, any Asian singer that comes out is the next Jay Sean.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because there's so many good Asian singers.
So many,
in
man.
This thing, like, in general, especially from the UK as well.
There's so many.
But, one thing I will say to that is you and we, as people, as friends, as people with a lot of acquaintances, we have to be the change. Like, we have to change what's happening in the world. And if we don't show we're doing it together, no one else is going to bother doing it. Yeah. And then another thing is what everyone else is doing, we've got to not be worried about it.
Yeah.
What's happened. And they're on their way doing their thing, and they're probably going to, even today, bro, like, we see some people, they come, they go, and you're not going to see them again, man.
Yeah.
It's just the way the world is. And the way that the Asian scene is a very, very weird place to be, in a sense of it has its ups, it has its downs, and we kind of just need to push through the barriers as much as we can. I feel like you're doing that quite a lot with your music. Like,
I'm
you're
trying.
Quite young. The way people connect with your music is, I would say, personally, from a younger crowd. Yeah. But it's connecting with people in a different way, in the sense of people are appreciating. Like, I don't want to compare you to anyone, but I went to a D-Block concert the other day. And I was like, there's bare different ages of people here. Yeah. And Sach went with me. We had nice little box seats and at the O2. And I could see someone like yourself doing the O2 like that. Yeah. And
like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Don't hate. Subscription.
Cool.